California Stadium for this cross-conference clash between two of the form sides in MLS. Western Conference leaders LAFC and the New York Red Bulls, who are challenging at the top in the East. One of the best home records in MLS meets the away day specialists. Both sides have been helping themselves to plenty of goals so far. It's a midday kickoff local time, so it's going to be a hot one for both players and fans. If the Red Bulls can keep up the intensity, deliver their usual high-pressing game, it could be a tough test. This is what's already happened. It was third against fourth in the West, but Dallas threw away a 2-0 lead in the final 20 as Austin salvaged a point. RSL failed to capitalise. They were held to a goalless draw by the Crew. Nashville's win around 24 hours ago, enough for them to close the gap on the top four. In the East, Montreal drew level on points with the Red Bulls after that win. Leaders NYCFC in action later at the Union. Down the bottom, another defeat for the Chicago Fire, who've now won only once in 13 games since the middle of March. And we can now take a look at how LAFC's challengers RSL got on. So, with the sides in second, third and fourth all drawing, Nashville made up the most ground this week. The Galaxy haven't played this round. Down at the bottom, the Quakes are now without a win in four. Montreal's win has moved them into second, with the Union not playing until later. Cincinnati moved back into the playoff picture. Neither DC United nor the Fire were able to pick up any points. We have to go back to August 2019, when these two last met, as LAFC continued their march to the Supporters' Shield, which at the time belonged to the Red Bulls.
Vela will swing in the free kick. Harvey's there! It's the opening goal for LAFC! Tuesta holds it in. Beta Shore back into the middle. Rossi trying to get there. It's in. It's 2-0. It's Latif Blessing. It's Cáceres able to score out of nothing. Roy with his head up, down the cross for one. It's off Miller. It's 2-2. 3-2. Vela flipping it into the traffic and a goal! Segura, 4-2.
So let's take a quick look at some of the key players for both sides here. Maxime Crépeau, the Canadian international, made his MLS debut against the Red Bulls for Montreal way back in 2017. He was slightly at fault for the Sounders' goal last time out, but he has been largely consistent. This man, Carlos Vela, back to start, having just made his 100th regular season appearance in MLS as a half-time sub last time out. But will he still be here in a couple of games' time? At the moment, just 2 games left on his contract. While that rumbles on, the new signing, relatively new signing, moving to New York from Miami, Lewis Morgan, has been excellent. 7 in MLS, 9 overall, for a man who has combined really well with Luquinhas, their Brazilian star. He's missing today, but this man has played every minute in MLS and every minute in every game so far. All 20 matches in all competitions for Sean Nealis. While the Red Bulls were beating city rivals New York City FC in the midweek US Open Cup game, the LAFC news, as I mentioned, has surrounded the future of Carlos Vela. His contract is soon to expire. Negotiations are ongoing.
We create a really good team. We are doing pretty well. I feel good to be here. I enjoy to play in LA with our fans. And of course I have that thing on mind to win a trophy with this club. But in the end, this is business. We are working on that, but I'm open to be here. But if it's not working and this thing not happen, I'm also open to leave and find another place.
Yeah, I'd never done this in person before. Check. It's a huge week for us. 3 really good opponents. But yeah, obviously momentum, it's huge in this league. Once you kind of catch that wave, you can take off with it. And as you can see, we beat Toronto, we beat NYC, and now we got LA, one of the best teams in the league.
Get 3 points is the main objective for us. We're not a team ever, since I've been here, that goes and looks for 1 point. We're going to go get 3 points. They know what we are capable of as well, so they're going to be focused on us, but we're just focused on us. We're not really focused on what we can control. We're just trying to go there and get 3 points.
Let's take a check on the lineups for you. 3 changes for the hosts, with Ryan Hollingshead, Danny Mazowski and Christian Arango all dropping out. Carlos Vela fit enough to start an MLS game for the first time in over a month. Also back is Brian Rodriguez, who dropped out of the squad altogether last weekend. And there's a first start in 7 weeks for Argentine right-back Franco Escobar. Both Rodriguez and Jesus Murillo are making their 50th regular season appearances. There are a couple of notable absentees for the Red Bulls, defender Aaron Long and in-form attacking midfielder Luquinhas, both failing MLS medical protocols. Their places are taken by Patrick Klimala and Omir Fernandez. The other 9 all started the midweek win over NYCFC in the US Open Cup. With 7 goals, Morgan's the highest scoring midfielder in MLS. Sean Nealis has played every minute of all 20 so far. It's going to be the visitors to get us off and underway here in what should be a thoroughly entertaining game. Man in the middle is Joe Dickerson. Did the Rebels draw with the Timbers last month, and LAFC's win at Orlando in April. Solid at the back, Ibeaga and Jesus Murillo keeping things tight, which is why at half-time it is LAFC 0, New York Red Bulls 0.
Introducing the new Google Pixel 6 with Magic Eraser. Circle, tap,
target for the home side. The Red Bulls enjoying a bit more of that, but the possession's nearly 60-40 in the home side's favour. There weren't too many magical moments in that first 45. This was probably
so strong with the left hand. Outstanding.
The Red Bulls had 3 efforts on target, most of them just chipped into the arms of Maxime Crepeau. Latif Blessing with the next, another really good opportunity for LAFC. Didn't get it away with his feet and put it across in time. The chance went. Latif Blessing didn't have too much else to do in front of goal. Well, Carlos Vela started for the first time in over a month. His future still up in the air as we understand it, but on his day, the Mexican is still very much a difference maker in this league for LAFC.
Vela with a shot, the corner! Exquisite from Carlitos! Golazo!
Vela!
Golazo, Carlitos!
Well, I think always the keeper expect like a strong, hard shot close to them, so they never expect that soft chip like over the keeper. So it's something like I was trying to make like I will shoot too strong, and then in the end they are not ready for that.
Vela.
And Vela goes for the chip and scores! The master of all his evades!
You think, if I scored today, I would do this. Never happened. So you always have to be open to do whatever you want. You have to feel the moment, enjoy the moment.
Feeling it, Carlitos!
The rest is just a celebration.
LAFC here with Vela. Vela looking for another one. Vela.
You have to do things like the people don't expect, or try to do new things for be better player every time.
Oh, Carlitos!
In the moment you have to feel it and say, oh, this is the best for the team, for myself, let's do it.
Vela back to that magical left foot and he scores!
I know my right is not the best, so I have to work on that. I have to find my moment to make that shot that happens. In the trainings, I work a lot in the controls, in how I want the ball from my teammates, so they know already where I want the ball to make my things happen.
He's on that left foot and he's found the back of the net.
So you prepare yourself and you are ready. You work in the week for the games.
Vela. Vela!
Carlos Vela, full with LAFC.
Well, let's see if that man can make the difference for LAFC in the second 45. It's goalless at half-time. We've got all the action from the second period for you coming up very shortly.
Introducing Sure Non-Stop Protection. 72-hour antiperspirant plus motion sense. Tested to the limit. Amazing. Still no sign of sweat. Upgrade to Sure 72-hour non-stop protection.
If you're serious about moving, find out your home sale or rental value instantly. Enter your postcode now for a free online valuation estimate. Get real about moving. Get on the market.
It's good to play. So get involved. Meet your mates. Don't meet your mates. Lift your head now and then. See the world. Do it for her. For them. Do it for yourself. But always know your limits. Keep yourself in check or just play another day. Play safe at Bet365.
Dyson vacuums see dust in a different light. An angled beam reveals invisible dust. Carbon fibre filaments pick up those microscopic particles, and a special sensor counts each size. Here's scientific proof. Buy direct from the people who made it. Free delivery from Dyson.
Hello, we're Loaf, and we make sofas. They're best served with a mug of tea and a whopping great piece of cake. Pop by our slow rooms or loaf.com.
Missing pieces can make a dramatic difference. Get the only credit report with data from all 4 credit agencies, so you don't miss something important. Check my file.
If you or someone you know owned or leased a diesel vehicle between 2007 and 2020, you could be entitled to significant compensation. Millions of drivers have been misled by numerous manufacturers about emissions, and hundreds of thousands have already filed a claim. It's easy to see if you're eligible. Simply visit our site now and check your vehicle instantly. It's completely free to sign up, and you can start your claim in seconds. Visit mydieselclaim.com and join thousands of others starting their claims today.
We Buy Any Car is easy. Get a quote online in under 60 seconds.
It's 30 seconds now, Phil.
Oh. Book an appointment at your local branch.
It could be as close as 13 minutes drive away.
After a once-over, they'll send the money to your bank.
They already have.
Oh.
I'll do the last bit, Phil. To find out how much your car's worth in 30 seconds, enter your reg number now at webuyanycar.com.
Shh, I'm not what you think. I'm smooth, creamy, delicious. Pour me in coffee or stir me in tea. Come on, Britain. It's time to take the plunge. This is not milk. It's milk believe.
Whether it's retirement, investments, insurance or health, it takes a partnership. It takes Aviva.
There are a lot of women who really like the thought of a man cleaning their house. And I think they'll pay for it.
The modeling industry want to buy innocence, exploit it, and they don't care about destroying it.
We have been groomed, and it's not anything that's hidden, totally blatant.
He was sleeping next to me as if nothing had happened.
Young girls coming from all over the world had this fantasy and dream.
There's the ideal and then the reality.
I was 15 and he was 42.
Welcome back. LAFC out for the second half in their huddle. The Red Bulls, you might just be able to see going through the short sprinting exercises to get them back in condition for the start of the second half. Goalless at the break between LAFC and the New York Red Bulls. I mentioned in the first half they have been productive on the road, which hasn't really come to fruition here, but they do concede very few, only 8 in their previous 8 away games. But they did lose the last 2 without scoring after what had been an excellent run away from home in all competitions in the first 7 games. So something has to change, and they have made at least one change at half-time. Drew Yearwood has come on, the 22-year-old Englishman. He looks like he's replacing Omir Fernandez, actually, who was playing just behind the front 2 with Tom Barlow and Patrick Klimala. He looked probably going forward one of the more creative players, so on that respect that is something of a surprise. Matt?
I'd imagine it has to be an injury rather than a tactical change at this stage. Just looking at the lineup, the real creativity, the only creativity comes from Fernandez running forwards, and a bit from Amaya when he gets on the ball, but not too much, and then huge responsibility on Lewis Morgan, who's been well looked after by Palacios. After that, great professionals, but it's physicality rather than creativity to the fore.
Yeah.